Hello, family. I'm Tabisa Mwajana and I'm a spiritual medium. Um, I'm really these days starting to like the word, s- the two words, practitioner, spiritual practitioner. I think I must start identifying myself as such. Hi, everybody. I'm Tabisa Mwajana and I'm a spiritual practitioner. How does that sound? Yeah, I think it sounds nice, ne? Then it can stop people from asking, Gogo, are you a Gogo? Are you a Sangoma? Are you a medium? Are you a Mtandazeli? Are you a prophetess? Are you a psychic? Are you a clairvoyant? Hey. And I'm like, I'm a spiritual practitioner. How does that one sound? Nice, ne? Sounds like I know my story. That's how it sounds. Um, Now, speaking of definitions and everything else, can we please talk about the word aura? There is this thing about aura cleansing, and people get confused about when you are saying cleansing, what kind? Because for some reason, the word aura cleansing has been associated with you need to do something at the river, and immediately when you said, no, we need to cleanse your aura, somebody thinks, yo, go, river. Not necessarily. The word aura, let's talk about it and let's dissect it. The dictionary meaning of the word would say a distinctive atmosphere or a quality of surrounding that a person emits along meeting with others. So it would say it's a certain atmosphere that a person emits or a place emits, right? What you are taking out is your aura. Your magnetic field would be your aura. So what kind of quality or what kind of an atmosphere, distinctively so, the word is distinctive. It is just there. I don't know what is it about her, I don't know what is it about him, but there's just something about him that gets me to say or operate in a certain particular manner. So the aura can be distinctive for the next person who is within your atmosphere. Your aura is not intentional as to this is really what I am trying to do, and this is what I'm really trying to make people feel about me when they are in my presence. It is it is not inside out, it is outside in. It's what other people feel when they are interacting with you, or what other people feel when they're at a certain place. So the etymology of the word, the real origin of the word, it's a Latin or a Greek word that says the breeze. So a person would pass and they would have this magnetizing aura, and you look at them and you're like, whew, sweet mother of Jesus, hallelujah. Because there's just something. It They were just passing, minding their own business, going wherever they are going. But how you are absorbing them would then get you to just go, oh, hallelujah, right? So that is a person's aura. There are many of you that your aura has been tainted. So, despite your efforts of being a wonderful person, of being an incredible friend, girlfriend, partner, mother, whatever, you will just be felt in a different way because certain things have happened in order for them to make us sense you differently or to make us sense you in a negative way. Things like termination, miscarriage are typical things. It's very typical that your aura will automatically be tainted. There are certain people whose aura has been intentionally deposited on so that you just don't get along with people. One, it will make you reclusive. Two, it will make us, whenever we see you, we just want to fight with you. Three, you will say something and you will just be heard in a different way. a different way that just says, how dare you? How no. And you say, yes, but this is what I said, but this is what I meant. But because your aura has been tampered with so that you are constantly misunderstood, it's something that you can't control despite your best efforts to really be one with people and to be harmonious and living with people in that sense. And there are other people who emit an aura of just being, you know what, this person is evoking a fighter in me. I look at you and suddenly I remember all the people that I did not beat up in high school, and you are now a representative of all of them. And I'm just feeling, you know what, Mara Margaret, come, you are in for it. It's your aura. So other people have been tainted with a certain thing that you are just rejected. Something about you that I just don't want to associate with. I just don't feel you well. I just don't feel you properly. Something just about you that I just don't like. Now, your aura goes with many, many, many other things. Many other things. So, no, you're not losing your mind. I'm a South African. I'm in South Africa. So, I just quickly had to change positions because electricity came back. And there was something that was happening on the phone, and electricity came back. So, if you thought I was facing camera one, suddenly camera two, action. So, can you imagine when you have the spirit of rejection and your aura has been tainted with or tempered with and has been tainted and tempered with, and you are applying for a job? Somebody looks at your CV, at everything that you are saying you are capable of, and they're like, yeah, we see, but we are not interested. Your aura. So, your aura transcends space. Aura is a spiritual thing, and there is no barrier in spirit. So, therefore, somebody would be looking at whatever it is about you and just be thinking, not for us. And many people would be saying, I'm looking for a job. And when you're saying to them, let's cleanse your aura, they're like, why? I'm just looking for a job. What did I do? It's because there are many layers. You emit a certain breeze about you. Your ID, your driver's license, people can use that to taint your aura because it represents your identity and your face. There are many people that get into trouble by this place and this place is hiring, and bring your CVs. No, I can't bring my CV. Can you take my CV to a certain place? And a person takes a CV on your behalf. And before it reaches the potential employer, the person has already dabbled and has already smeared what they want to smear on your CV, and you are looking for a job in perpetuity, or you do find a job, but your jobs don't last. And when we trace why are you always doing the stop and start effect in your workspace, we realize your face has been tainted with. Now, that is something that you do not have control over. You do not know has happened because you are thinking, I'm just seated at home. So some people will really just be saying, but take it for me. Why? I'm lazy to go. You work there. Just take it for me. You know, take it there on my behalf. But there are certain things that you could really be saving yourself a lot of trouble. There is a thing about, again, your photos. And I'm not saying that you need to be, what's the word, paranoid. You need to be paranoid, but we live in a social space where really we need to see who we are interacting with. But other people get onto these social spaces for the sake of making it difficult for other people to live. You are a guy, you are married, and you decide to have a side chick or a branch. I normally call it that you are opening a satellite branch. Then you decide to open a satellite branch, and the satellite branch has the most ill intentions and they want you for themselves, and they go and take pictures of your beautiful family, your wife and kids on social media, and they go and taint the face of your beautiful wife and your beautiful children. And the next time when you get home, they all smell bad. You just see them as a bunch of people that just want your man, and you don't understand, because there's an aura that has been affected. Somebody, and I'm not saying all the time, sometimes you are really intentionally being cruel to your wife, and you want her to leave because you just don't have the guts to say, Madam, pack up and go. I have found a new branch and I no longer find you uh, attractive and irresistible, and all of the things I wanted to build with you no longer are applicable in my mind. And that's you. That's you. We are not talking about strategic ways of hurting people. We are talking about, sometimes it happens that we invite the spirits while we are thinking we are being just men, right? So be careful about who you are letting in your spiritual life and what they're capable of doing. There are other people that will tell a certain healer to go and check somebody, and you taint their aura because you've opened a portal for another person to get into another person's space. So let's take me, for example. I get a person's file by asking for a person's name and surname. And the minute I have your name and surname, I have everything. Somebody is like the Home Affairs. They just come with a file and say born on this day, did this, whatever. Then the Department of Finance, this is what they're doing with their finance. This is, it just happens like that. I'm not saying it's that elaborate as to I know available balances for people, but I'm just saying a name would open up a certain many other portals: mental state, financial state, relationship state, any other thing that you can think of. By a name, a portal like that would open. So now there are other people who take your name and take them to healers. In Sometimes it's innocent, sometimes it's not, sometimes it is not. So at all times, you must be guarded around your aura. At all times, you must be, because it's an outward, inward thing. You yourself must be in control of it and make sure that you cleanse your aura all the time, that you are good, right? That you smell good in spirit, so that we don't look at you and suddenly you just don't reek of association for me, and I can never associate you will associate with you. Now, why is aura important? Because we live in a world of favor and referral and a build-up system. What this person says about you can get you a favor with somebody else. So it's very important to always be in control of your aura. And we at there by Tebing, no, by Dawa. What's the other company that has employed me? By Dawa Living. There by Dawa, there's a Dawa shower gel that helps you to cleanse your aura. There are certain, so it obviously works with other products, but it works alone as well. But it's impactful again when it has other products. So the aura cleansing shower gel. When you're saying you are looking for a job, go bath with this. You're looking for a partner, go bath with this. You are looking for to make peace with your brothers and sisters, go bath with this. And people look at it and say, how go. Can't what does this thing do? It cleanses the breeze that you emit when people need to associate with you in a particular space. It cleanses it. So when you are intentional, and we say, when you are bathing with it, say what you want to happen. Put yourself into the breeze, direct the breeze. And let's talk about how you want it to happen. And there are certain houses, when you get into them, something will just say, please never come to this house again. and you find that the spirit of the aura of the house is just full of rejection. The children, your kids are getting bullied, many other things are happening, not to excuse terrible things that kids do to each other, not to excuse the systematic of abuse that most of us find ourselves under, and we perpetuate it in schools and other areas that we find ourselves in. But certain things happen because the aura of your house says the people who are coming out of this place don't deserve good things. And that's where we have the Dawa candle. Ah, I really love the smell. I really love the smell. Most of you are buying the Dawa candle. Most of you are paying for the Dawa candle and don't tell me that I've paid for the Dawa candle. So I have many sales of people that bought candles and I don't know who to send them to. So make sure that the aura of your house is good. There are other serious things that you can do, like fortifying the entire house. We spoke about that one in the video. Does your house recognize you? Bay leaf. You know, bay leaf, a cooking spice, is a good thing to use when you want to cleanse your aura. You crush it and bath with it. Most people that we've been talking to in consultations for the past couple of months, we've spoken about the effects of a bay leaf. When you are trying to really do something very quickly and you want to affect the aura that you are emitting, bay leaf quickly, crush it, bath with, burn it. The smoke, you just you know, what's the word, you don't fan yourself with the smoke, but you, yeah, it must just be all around you. And speak, because you are opening a spiritual portal. Influence the spiritual portal, ne? Now there are other people that need this in terms of aura cleansing. Your mother is bewitching you. It's a reality. From inception or from birth, something has happened to you that you will be swayed to the things that your mother has put up for you, that has said will happen. Your mother has cursed you. Your mother has said was like you'll never amount to anything. You need an egg in order for us to break